Hello YouTube, ChrisD360 here to bring you Wi-Fi battle number 18 versus HemiFreak94. It's our rematch. He lands off with Craniados, which didn't really make a lot of sense, and it's just there, and I earthquake it, and it has no item, or no band, and it didn't really make a lot of sense, so it was dead in one hit. Then I use earthquake again, figuring I could get another knockout, but I don't. And it ice beams, and which activates my focus sash. So then I go for another earthquake, but it protects. And then he takes it out and sends in his Vesper Queen, which is flying type. And then I have a misclick, and instead of using Stone Edge, I accidentally go for Dragon Claw. And then he knocks me out with Power Gem. So I switch in my Mag Mortar for the type advantage, and he immediately withdraws it and sends in his Mag Mortar. And I go for a Flamethrower, and I actually do a decent amount of damage, considering Mag Mortar's fire type. So I send in my Blissey so I can completely wall him. And he switches out to his Vesper Queen, and I Seismic Toss it. And then I figure that it's going to use a physical move, so I call back my Blissey for my Dust Noir. And he goes for a Toxic. So he calls back his Vesper Queen and sends his Mag Mortar. And I go for an Ice Punch, so that it doesn't do a lot of damage. I just thought I'd let you guys know that I pre-ordered Soul Silver, like, earlier this month. So I will be making videos when I get that. Anyway, I send in my Blissey to wall him again, and he calls back his, actually he accidentally did a Sunny Day again, which I kind of giggled about. Then I went for Seismic Toss, and then he went for a Solar Beam, and it absolutely did nothing, and I was like, cool. And I go for another Seismic Toss, and so now he's low in health, and then I think he switches out here, and he sends in his Rotom. And this turns into kind of an annoying stall war, kind of. Because he confuses me, and I get confused and hurt myself 3 times straight. Which was kind of annoying. So, it's pretty much 3 wasted turns of nothingness. And he can't do anything because he's special attack. And he told me right here that the only physical attacker he brought was Craniados. So I'm like, okay. So he's kind of stuck because I have Blissey and he can't hurt me. Anyway, I finally get Stealth Rock up, and so then I just take back my Blissey and send in my Sceptile, which does extremely well. He has 5 Pokemon still left. I go for a Dragon Pulse, get rid of his sub. Then he calls back, he confuses me first. Then he calls back his Rotom. He sends in Mag Mortar, which dies from the rocks. So that's 1 Pokemon dead, but Sceptile's on the field. Then he goes for Tangrowth. I get snapped out of confusion, Dragon Pulse it, gets a little past half. He goes for Sleep Powder and it misses, and I go for another Dragon Pulse. So now that's 2 Pokemon dead while Sceptile's on the field. He sends an Omastar, and I go for another he protects actually, Dragon Pulse, and then 1 turn stall, then I go for another Dragon Pulse. That's 3 Pokemon dead when Sceptile's on the field. Then he sends in Rotom. I go for a Dragon Pulse, and I'm pretty sure it knocks it out in 1 hit. Yeah, it does. So it's 4 down. And to finish Sceptile's epic sweep, Stealth Rocks just knock out his Vesper Queen. So I get a 5 Pokemon sweep with Sceptile. Anyway, good game, HemiFreak94. This was a rematch. As I said, yeah, I'm going to be making Soul Silver videos in September, so wait for them. This is ChrisD360 signing off.